What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Jim Graphics. In today's video I'll be teaching you guys how to design this simple e-flyer in coreldraw. If you're new, consider subscribing by clicking on the red button below and turn on the bell icon in order not to miss my future upload. Alright guys, so coming over here guys, these are the stock images we'll be working with. Alright, I'm going to put the link of all this in the down description below for you to check it out and make use of it guys. So without any further ado, let's get straight to the video. Come to coreldraw guys. So the first thing we'll do is change our paper size, and the size we'll be working with is 5 by 5 inches. Alright, so to change this, all you need to do is come over to your property bar. This is your property bar here. This bar from here to here is your property bar. Alright, so locate units under your drawing unit, under your drawing unit, select inches. Alright, so place this as inches and come over to your page dimension and change the size to 5 by 5 inches and press enter on your keyboard. Alright, so this is what you're going to have. So the next thing we're going to do guys is import our stock images, but before we do that, come over to your tools bar here and select your rectangle tool. Alright, so draw over here and also change the size to 5 by 5 inches. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is, first of all, let's remove this stroke here. So to remove this black stroke, come over to the sign and right click on it, select set outline color, and to take itself out. So what you're going to do is just press on letter P to make sure it's fitted to frame. So the next thing we're going to do guys is import our stock images. Alright, so to import your stock images, all you need to do is right click over here and select import, or the shortcut is Ctrl I. Alright, Ctrl I on your keyboard, or come over to your menu bar, select file. Under your file you will see import. Alright, so once all this is done, this box is going to come up and locate where your files are saved. Alright, so I'm going to select all this. Alright, so I'm going to click on import and place all this here. Alright, so I'm going to basically place all this here. Alright guys, so this is what you're going to have. So the next thing we're going to do guys is I'm going to place all this here for now. Alright, let me place all this, place the images here. Alright, so I'm going to place this one here, place the background here, place background here, place this here, and place the logo here. Then we're leaving all these images here. Alright, so what we're going to do now guys is basically the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this background. Alright, so I'm going to bring in this background, and the next thing I'm going to do to this is I want to blur this background a bit because it's kind of too sharp. So what we're going to do is come over to your menu bar and select effects. Then under your effects, select blur. Then under your blur you'll see Gaussian blur. Alright, so once you do that, all you need to do is just, you can use my settings guys, alright, if you wish, but anything that works for you is fine. I'm using 6.2 pixels. Alright, so what you're going to do is just click on OK. Alright, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to flip this way using my mirror tool, this way. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is scale this up and right click on it. Alright, select power clip and place it inside this frame. And the next thing we're going to do is right click and select edit power clip. Alright, to enable us edit this background. So I'm going to place this over here. I think we need to blur this a bit more. Alright, so let's blur this a bit more. Alright, 9.1 pixels, that's fine. Alright, so click OK, and the next thing we're going to do is use our transparency tool and fade out this edge this way. Alright guys, so this is what you're going to have. Now click on finish and this is what you are going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is bring in this background and power clip it inside. So to power clip inside this frame, right click on the background and select power clip inside this. then this arrow is going to come up. All you need to do is just left click on it and it's going to take itself in there. So now what you're going to do to edit that background, as you can see, it's not actually fitted to this frame, and what you're going to do is right click and select edit power clip, then bring this over here. Let's place this here, and as we did earlier, we're going to blur this background also, but a bit, and go to your effect on your menu bar, select blur, then choose Gaussian blur. All right, so once you choose that, I want to maintain this this bubble effect you're seeing here. So we're not going to blur. Where is this thing going to? All right, as you can see, this bubble effect, I want to maintain it. So what I'm going to do is blur this a bit. All right, so this is fine, this is fine. And what we're going to do is click on OK, 11.3 pixels. Now what we're going to do is select our transparency tool and fade out this part this way, and this is what we're going to have, guys. Now click on finish, and as you can see, we have two backgrounds on this frame here. So the next thing we're going to do, guys, is let's place our images. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to bring this one here and bring this here, and I'm going to place this one here, then bring this one to this part and place this one here. Now bring this over here and bring this one here and bring this one here. So let's arrange our images. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to place this one over here, and let's place this here. So let's reduce this one. All right, this way. So I'm going to bring this one to forward and scale it up this way. All right, so I'm going to use my shape tool and reduce this way. All right, so let's bring this down, scale this up. All right, so I'm going to select this one, scale it up. All right, actually placing your images, you need to kind of use your IQ on this actually, and based on the way the image is facing and how it is, that is the way you're going to place it. All right, depends on how it is facing. All right, so now I'm going to scale this up this way. All right, as you can see, this person's is kind of bolder than this, so I'm going to scale this up so it kind of match with this one. All right, so now I'm going to reduce this way. All right, so let's leave that to that for now. Now I'm going to bring this over here, scale this up this way, place it behind, and scale it a bit, take it up a bit, and I'm going to bring this one here, then this one will go behind this. So use control page down to take it behind. That is it. All right, so now you're going to scale this up this way and lift this to this. All right, so bring this closer to this and bring this closer to this. So scale this one this way, then bring this one, and this one is going behind, so use control page down to take it behind this, and scale this one this way and bring it in here. All right, so take this up. So let's leave that to that and scale this one up also. All right, guys, so if you're confused in any way, guys, please drop me a comment and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. All right, so what you're going to do is place this here, because I'm sizing this one, this to this. All right, so this is what you're going to have on this. So I'm sizing this one with this one. All right, so let me reduce this so we can have space I believe you're understanding this, guys. So now what you're going to do is just bring this down, basically. All right, so let's scale this one down. Sorry, let's bring this one down. All right, bring it closer to this, and this one closer to this. All right, so let's select all this and bring it this way. Sorry, let's bring this one closer, and this one closer to this, and this one closer to this. Scale this up, and this one will be here. So this one is going behind this, and use Ctrl page down also to take it behind, and scale this up. All right, so this one is coming here. All right, so it's coming here, and this one is coming over here. All right, so let's scale this up, and we're taking this one behind this way. All right, so all you need to do is scale this up to make the face bigger. We're looking at the face, guys. Just look at the face, and that is what we are doing. All right, guys, so what we're going to do now is select everything. First of all, let's use our shape tool and reduce this one this way. So now you can remove the guideline and select all of this and scale it down a bit. Now place it over here. All right, as you can see, this picture is kind of, the face is kind of hidden, so let's scale this up, and scale this one up also, then bring this one here. Let's bring this one here. Now we're good with that. All right, so let's basically bring this one down, and this is what you're going to have, guys. Now what you're going to do is use your transparency tool. All right, and fade out this. It's not going through, so what you're going to do is bitmap it if it's not working. All right, change your color mode to RGB, and select your resolution to 300 and select OK. Then you can apply this way. All right, so once you do this, fade out this to the background. Now select the second one, fade out this to the background this way. All right, we're fading out the edges actually. All right, guys, so fade out this. Let's scale this one up. Let's fade out this one, then fade out this one. All right, so you can actually see how it's blending to the background, guys. So we're fading out the down edge. All right, so we're fading out this one, and we're fading out this one this way, guys. I believe someone understands this. I believe you understand. So what we're going to do is basically select all and scale it up this way. Now leave this to this. All right, so what we're going to do basically now, guys, is I want to add more of contrast to this to brighten up the pictures the more. So what we're going to do is go to your effect, adjust brightness and contrast. All right, so I'm going to kind of add contrast to okay, let's say 17 or 22. All right, so select them one after the other and apply. All right, select this one, effect, adjust brightness and contrast. Sorry, 22 is what we're using. All right, so select this one, brightness and contrast. All right, as you can see, it's applying. So select this one, adjust brightness and contrast. All right, So what we're going to do to this image is kind of dark, so I'm going to use my curve, my tone curve to brighten it this way. All right, so select this, apply brightness and contrast. All right guys, so we'll do same to this one, adjust brightness and contrast. All right, to this last one, effect, adjust brightness and contrast, and boom guys, this is what we're going to have. Now the next thing we're going to do guys is I'm going to select all of this and take it up this way. All right, so I'm going to group all this, Ctrl G on your keyboard, or come over to your property bar and select this group object. So once you group all this, everything is on one. All right, so now what you're going to do is just take it up this way. And guys, what we're going to do now is I want to bring in this background, scale it up this way. All right, place it here, scale it up, bring this down, bring this down, bring this down, and use your transparency to fade out this part, the down part here, this way. All right, convert to bitmap and fade out this part, and come over to your image mode and change to screen. And as you can see, this is what you're going to have. I basically actually want to take out this this light here, this white lines we have here, so that's what I basically want to take, and this dot backgrounds. So to achieve that, come over to just change your blend mode to screen, and as you can see, this is what you're going to have. So if you look closely, you can see them on the background. I don't want it to be obvious, so I think we're good with that. So I'm going to right click on the background we have, and basically right click and power clip it inside the frame. So select power clip and just click on the frame, and as you can see, it's inside. If you look closely, it's inside the frame. So now let's take it back. Now what you're going to do to this is select and right click, now power clip it inside the frame, and we'll have this as one. Now what we're going to do is import or bring in our text. So go to your notepad and select all this text, Ctrl A to select all, and Ctrl C to copy. Now come over to your text and place the text here. All right, just click over here while the cursor is blinking, and what you're going to do is Ctrl V to paste it. All right, so as you cannot see it guys, so what we're going to do is I'm going to give it a white color and reduce the font to 10 so we can see, and place it here. All right, so the next thing we're going to do now is I'm going to bring in my logo. So I'm going to bring in this logo. So as you can see guys, I've taught you guys how to extract logos in CorelDRAW. So to extract this logo from this background, all right, what you're going to do is go to your bitmap. All right, go to your mode, white, black and white, yeah, black and white, and you can see the before and you can see the after over here. So you can use your threshold, and if it's not revealing this way, all you need to do is just add or reduce your threshold to get your details right. All right, so now come over to your property bar, select trace bitmap, locate outline trace, point at it. All right, okay, let me show you something in CorelDRAW. If you have this arrow sign pointing in CorelDRAW, it shows that there are more things, there are more informations hidden under this this option we have here. So select your line art and wait for it to load. So this will basically extract only that logo from that background, so it will enable us either if you want to change the color. Now you can click on OK. All right, so we can delete this one. All right, so we have this, ungroup it to remove the unnecessary the unwanted objects we have here. I actually designed this logo, but I just want to show you guys how to I don't just want to copy it and just paste it here. I just want to show you guys how to extract logo and change the color. Now we can actually change the color to anyone we want. All right, so I'm going to leave this to black. all right, because we're working on a white kind of a white background. All right, so I'm going to place this logo over here. All right, so the rule of design, guys, don't always, if you're placing the background, sorry, a logo, don't always make informations close to it. Just leave it to stand out on its own. All right, guys, so just the way it is. All right, so just leave that to that over there, and we're cool with it. So the next thing we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy this or cut this using Ctrl X on my keyboard and paste it over here. Now let's give it a black color so we can see. Now what we're going to do is we have already, okay, we have Sister in Transit here as the name, so in the logo, so we don't actually need this, so we're going to delete this one. All right, leaving us with the 1 year anniversary / Thanksgiving. So I'm going to break all this way. I'm going to break all this way. I'm going to put my cursor here and break this all apart. So if you want to break apart, use Ctrl K or come over to your objects on your menu bar, select break objects apart or Ctrl K as I said earlier. So once you break apart, you have this on your own. So the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is we'll have 1 year anniversary. So guys, I would like to draw my own one by myself. All right, so we're going to draw this by ourselves, and so let's delete this one. All right, so what we're going to do is bring in our freehand tool and draw this way. All right, so I'm going to place this so you can follow my own drawing. So I'm going to place this here. All right, and place this. Let me give it a white outline so we can basically see. All right, so I'm going to use my freehand tool and draw this way. So let's draw this way. All right, so I'm going to place this here and place this here, and we're good with that. So this is what we're going to have, guys. So we're going to draw this one by ourselves. All right, so let's place this here. So the next thing you're going to do, guys, is let's bring this one here this way, and what we're going to do is right click on this. First of all, let's bring this here. All right, let's bring this one here and bring this one here. So what we're going to do is right click on this line we have here, right click on it and select to curve. So once you select to curve, this is what you're going to have. So drag this arrow up, you can drag it up. All right, and bring this one down this way. So we're actually creating a shape, guys. So now what we're going to do is right click on this to curve. So anything you convert to curve is now, you can actually, it's not to line again, so it's to curve. So you can actually curve it anyhow you want, anyhow you feel it is okay for you. So what we're going to do now is basically bring this one in here, and let's take this up a bit. All right, so I'm going to right click and convert this to curve, and basically take this up this way. So let's reduce this, it's kind of big. Cool, we have, and what I'm going to do for this is right click this one, convert to curve, and basically what we're going to do is bring this one in this way. All right, so this is what you're going to have, and right click on this, convert to curve, and take this one, take this one this way. All right, I'm gonna take this one this way. All right, guys, so this is what you're going to have. And let's take this one here. Alright guys, so this is what you're going to have. So you can actually adjust and play with it the way you want it to be. So I'm actually working with this one. Alright, so this is how we're going to have it. Now the next thing we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to bring in my rectangle tool again and draw this way, draw this way, draw this way, and draw this way. So we're going to place this one here. Alright, so we're going to place this here and right click on this and convert to curve, then bring this one to this spot this way. Alright, so you can actually click on this and bring out the arrow and place this the way you want and the way you feel is okay for you. So I'm going to actually select this, right click on it and select power clip and place this inside here and leave this to this. So this is what we are going to have. So I'm going to basically play with this bit and make the curve more. Let's give it a more curve. All right, so we're good with this, and this is what we're going to have. So what we're going to do is apply color to it. So use your interactive fill tool and draw this way. All right, so once you draw this way, come over to this color, your node color, and add colors to it this way. So I'm going to give this gold. So we're working with gold. Is an anniversary, 1 year anniversary, so I'm using gold color for this. All right, so we'll place this on gold and give this to this. All right, so I'm going to give this a dark shade of gold and come over to this spot and give it a dark shade of gold. Let's change to RGB color because we're not printing this. All right, so let's give this color. All right, so this is what you're going to have. Let's give it a bit of gold and let's place this here. Now add a node here and give it a lighter gold. Alright, so you can actually adjust the color just to your taste, guys, the way you want it to come out. Just to your taste, you can play around it. Alright, so you can actually play around the gold. Alright guys, so now remember we power clipped one in there, so I'm going to copy this color, come over to this one we had inside, paste it here, and basically apply the color here. All right, so I'm going to adjust this color. All right, so I'm going to give this one a dark shade of gold. So let's give this one a dark shade. All right, a dark shade of gold. All right, so I'm going to put this here, delete this one, give this one a bit of dark shade of gold, and leave this to this. You can bring this one down and let's see how it is. Remove the outline and let's see how it comes out. All right, I think this is good but not that good, so let's remove the outline. So before then, let's kind of bring out the details. All right, so I'm going to bring out these details. All right, so basically the details is what I want to bring out so we can basically see them. All right, so let's give this one a dark shade. All right, let's darken this one a bit, darken this one, and let's see the result. And I think this is cool but not cool yet, not that cool yet. So I'm going to adjust this color. All right, so let's adjust the color. Now I believe you're seeing the details. I actually want this like a shadow of it to come out, so I believe you're understanding what I'm doing. So in case you don't understand, guys, drop me a comment. I believe you do understand. Alright, so let's bring this. Let's add. The more you're adjusting, the more you're seeing the details. Alright, guys, so anyhow it comes out for you and you feel good with it, so good. Alright, so let's see the outcome, and I think I'm good with this. I'm good with this one. So this is the one we'll have, and this is the one we'll be working with. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to basically scale, like slant this a bit. Alright, so this is the one we'll be working with, and this is our one. So I want to add a ribbon to it, you know, because we're celebrating a 1 year, so let's add a ribbon, you understand. So I'm going to bring in this freehand tool again and draw this way. Alright, so let's give it a white color. We'll give it a black stroke so you can see it. Alright, so let's give it a black stroke this way. I believe you're understanding. So this is basically what we drew, and this is what we drew. So let's place this one here. Alright, and let's reduce this. So I'm going to slant this one this way, and kind of, you know, it won't be that straight, but it looks straight, but it won't be that straight. Alright, so this is what you're going to have. So I'm going to right click over here. Alright, convert to curve, and slant this up this way. Now right click on this, convert to curve, slant this up this way. Alright, so once you do that, double click on this to add a node and bring this in here. Alright, so we can basically play around this anyhow you feel you want it to be. Alright, so we can play around it. So I think I'm good with this one. So I'm going to scale this up a bit and leave that to that. Now the next thing I'm going to do is bring another rectangle tool, and, you know, my freehand tool, sorry, and draw this way, and draw this way. Let's draw this way and leave that to that. Sorry, let's join it. Alright, so leave that to that. Now you can use your shape tool to, you know, adjust this way. So I'm going to right click on this. I'm going to right click to add to curve here, and let's slant this way, you know, as if it's wrapping on it. Do you understand? As if it's wrapping on it. Alright, I believe you're understanding what I'm doing. So this one comes this way, and this one comes, let's take this up a bit, and this one slants this way. And now let's take this behind this way. I believe you're understanding. Let's finish up. You understand. Once we're done, you see the beauty of it. Alright, you see the beauty of it. So this is what you're going to have, guys. So the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is let me make this bigger and make sure it's fitted. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my freehand tool again, and as this is coming over here, so we're taking our shape from here. Alright, so we're drawing it this way. Alright, so I'm going to draw this way, draw this way, and draw this way, and draw this way. Alright, so I'm going to leave this to this. Alright, so I'm going to bring this here. Alright, so once we have this, what you're going to do is, let's bring this forward a bit, and right click and convert to curve. Now use this arrow and draw this, drag this up this way. Alright, so bring this one down this way, drag this one up this way, and right click on this, convert to curve, draw this one this way, and drag this one up this way. And I believe you understand, guys. I believe you understand. And this is what you're going to have. So let's take this up a bit. Sorry, let's take this up a bit. This is basically what is going to waste your time on this design, guys, but if you give it time, you will understand. All right, guys, so I'm going to place another line here. Draw this way, and close it. Use your shape tool and adjust it the way you want. So I'm going to basically right click on this and drag this up this way. So this is the shape we're actually taking, this shape here, this one here. As you can see, this shape, that's the shape we're working with. This shape, I don't know if you're seeing it, this one here is what we're working with. All right, guys, so I'm going to take this one behind, control page down, then behind this is what you're going to have. So I'm going to basically do the same here and bring this one here, take this one this way. All right, so let's just close this here, and I think we're good with this for now. So page down, and this is what you're going to have. So we're going to apply color to it. So use your interactive fill tool and apply color. So we're going to add, so let's slant this way, draw this way to apply your color. So we're going to adjust the color to this. So I'll be using a red ribbon, so I'm going to bring this to this part and select red over here, and also this one red. All right, so let's give it the red color. I believe you understand. So if you don't understand, drop me a comment in the comment section. All right, so this one a bit darker, and so we're going to apply a red here. So let's copy this to this one and darken this one. We're going to darken this one. All right, we're going to darken this red to give it like a shadow. All right, so I believe you're understanding, as if it's wrapping inside the shape we've drew it already. So I'm going to copy this color and put it here. All right, to copy color, actually all you need to do is just right click and drag this way, then paste it to where you want to copy the color to. So you will see this option, copy fill here. So once you see this, all you need to do is select copy fill here. It will apply itself here. So I'm going to copy this one and place it here, then apply same to this one here. So as you can see, guys, as if it's wrapping the object we have. So I'm going to select this and remove the outline, the black outline we have here. So right click on this shape we have here and select color, so it will take itself out. So what you're going to do is, now let's take and bring in our rectangle tool again, or let's use our rectangle tool and draw this way. So once you draw this, give it a white color this way. All right, so slant this, click on it and slant this way to get this shape. So what you're going to do is use your interactive transparency tool and fade out this part. So once you fade out this part this way. All right, just fade out this part, and you can right click on it and select power clip and power clip it inside this. So next thing I'm going to do is as well right click and edit. All right, power clip, let's adjust this one. All right, so we're going to give this white, all right, over here, and also slant it this way. Now use your transparency tool and fade out this part also. And right click on it and select power clip and place it inside here. So what you're going to do now is right click on it and select edit power clip. All right, so once you do that, just adjust the way you want it. All right, adjust it the way you want, and once you're good with that, you can click on finish and leave that to that. So as you can see, we have like a shiny, like a light reflection over here. All right, So this is what you're going to have, guys. So guys, the next thing I'm going to do is bring in my ellipse tool and draw a cycle over here. So once you do that, click on it and slant it this way. All right, so basically slant it this way. And this is what you're going to have. So now let's take this out for now and group it and leave it here. So this is what you're going to have, guys. Now once you're done slanting it this way, all right, what you're going to do is use this anchor point and double this, duplicate this, scale it this way, and right click immediately. All right, so I'm going to adjust this. I'm going to adjust this way. Now do the same to this one, scale it and right click immediately. All right, this way. So what you're going to do now is, all right, what you're going to do is let's scale this way and use this one, the first one we have here. All right, the first one we have here. So once you have this, select the first one, select shift on your keyboard or control on your keyboard, and select the second one. So you have this both. All right, select this one and select this. You have this. Now click on trim to trim this out. Now select this also and select the third one. All right, click on trim, and this is what you're going to have. Now you can delete this one. I don't know if you understand what I did here. All right, so this is what you're going to have. Now the next thing you're going to do is we're going to apply same color gold to this one. All right, so use your fill tool and drag to the first one, this one we have here. All right, so I'm going to use my node color this way. So I'll basically use this eyedropper tool and pick a color from this way. All right, so come over to this one also, pick a color. All right, you can pick a color this way. This is what you're going to have. Now add a node here and use this, pick a color. You can pick the dark one, and let's leave this to this for now. Now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy this color to this one by right clicking and dragging to this one. All right, copy fill here. So once you do that, so we're going to adjust to get the details. So use your fill tool and bring this one down. All right, so once you bring it down, you can adjust these colors. All right, adjust these colors this way. Add the node just to get a shade of, you know, gold the way you want it. You understand, guys? That's the way you want it to look. All right, so I'm going to adjust this one, give it a lighter gold. All right, so I'm going to adjust this one also. Adjust this one. Okay guys, so basically this is what you're going to have for now. So let's remove the outline and remove the outline this way. Now just slant it a bit. So once you slant it, you can group it, and now bring in this one and place it over here. All right, now this is what you're going to have. So as you can see, this one is behind, so use shift page up to bring it forward. All right, so once you do that, leave this to this. Now what you're going to do is bring in your rectangle tool and cut out this part. Let me give it a black outline so we can see it. So what you're going to do is bring in this in here. So once you do that, press shift on your keyboard and select this bolt. So once you do that, just click on trim to trim this out, and this is what you're going to have. So what we're going to do now is place this here and use the Jacklyn as a font for this. So I'm going to scale this way. Alright, so I'm going to scale this way. I'm going to bring in this one and give it the font called Benjamine. Alright, so I'm going to change this to uppercase. Alright, so I'm going to scale this one, bold it and scale it up this way. Alright, so once you do that, place it over here, scale it up this way, and leave that to that for now. So what we're going to do is basically reduce this one. Reduce this and place it over here. Alright, so what you're going to do is basically use your rectangle tool and draw a line here. Alright, so once you do that, select your eyedropper tool and pick a color here. We're going to give it a gold color. I'm going to give this a gold color and give this one a gold color also. Alright, but we need to make it a dark one. So come over to this to adjust the gold. This video is kind of confusing though over here, but if you pay attention you understand. So guys, this is what we're going to have. So I'm going to give this one also a gold color. Alright, so select all. Let's select all this way, group it, adjust it, and can leave this to this way over here. Alright, so this is what you're going to have for now. This is what you're going to have. Now the next thing I'm going to do is bring in my ellipse tool again and draw a circle here. Give it the white line, a white color, sorry. Now come over to your effect, go to your blur and give it a Gaussian blur. Alright, so fade it out this way. You can basically leave it to that and right click on it, power clip it inside this frame. Alright, so right click and edit power clip. Alright, so once you do that, come over to this part and drag it up this way to the middle. So once you do that, take it behind, use Control page down to take it behind. Alright, make sure it's behind. Alright, so this is what you're going to have. So basically why I put that there is to kind of give it a space, a white space there, so we can, our gold and gold colors and details here will come up. Alright guys, so this is what you're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is bring in this one, put my cursor here and break it this way, and let's give it shift page up. Use shift page up to give it an uppercase. Alright, so click OK and come over to your font and give it a font called Benjamine. Alright guys, so now select this, come over to your property bar and select your alignment to center alignment. Now what you're going to do is drag this one this way. Now use Ctrl K to break this down. Alright, use Ctrl K to break it, then put your cursor here and break this Thanksgiving. Now use Ctrl K also to break it apart. Now bring this down. Alright, scale this one up this way and select both of them. So once you select both of them, you can scale this up this way. Alright, so this one you're gonna reduce this and use your shape tool, alright, to just increase the spacing. Now bring it here and leave that to that. Alright, so you can scale this one this way. Now leave this one to this and we're good with that. Alright guys, so this is what you're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to use my interactive fill tool. Alright, I'm going to use my interactive fill tool. So first of all, let's merge these two together. Alright, let's merge these two together this way. Alright, so What I'm going to do is use my interactive fill tool and drag this way. All right, so I'm going to apply color to this, change this to RGB, and I'm going to use purple, a dark one, and come over to this place, use a lighter pink. All right, use this lighter pink. All right, so so this is what you're going to have. Now the next thing we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to leave this to this, so let's bold it and apply same color to this. Let's apply this color to this one, and this is what you're going to have. Now the next thing I'm going to do is bring in this light flea, place it here. All right, so I'm going to place this here. As you can see, it's not looking cool, so use your transparency tool and come over to your mage mode and change this to scream, and as you can see, it's blended to the background. Now this is what you're going to have, so you can basically reduce this. All right, so I'm going to bring in this, copy this light flea and place it here. All right, to the image we have here, so let's place it here. So as you can see, we are getting our highlights bit by bit, so this is what you're going to have. Now the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to bring in my light flea, this one over here. All right, so I'm going to use my transparency tool and fade out this edge and convert to bitmap. All right, and fade out this edge also. All right, so convert to bitmap, fade out this edge, convert to bitmap, fade out this edge, convert to bitmap. Now come over to your mage mode and choose screen. So once you do that, what you're going to do is basically place this one here. All right, I'm going to place this one here, down here, and bring another one to this part. So we're going to reduce this. We're going to reduce this one. Now the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is bring in my rectangle tool again and draw a box here. All right, so let's draw a box and give it a red color, but in this case we're going to use a dark red a bit. All right, so I'm going to change this to RGB and reduce the brightness of the red to darker one. All right, so click on OK. So now what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to use our transparency tool and fade out this part, convert to bitmap, fade out this part. All right, convert to bitmap and leave that to that for now, and this is what you're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do, guys, is let me reduce this. All right, so I'm going to copy this theme. I'm going to cut it out, Ctrl X, place it here, then delete the theme, place it here, change the font to Benjamine. As you can see, we are only using lesser fonts in this design. So I'm going to select this one and give it a yellow color. So we're going to bold this and leave that to that. So the next thing we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to bring in these names. All right, so let's call out these names, place it here, change the font to Benjamine. You can reduce and give it a black color. Now change to center alignment. Now make sure it's to the middle. All right, so what you're going to do is just put this here and scale it up this way and leave that to that. So these are the names of the ministers. All right, so the next thing we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to bring in this date, place it here, bring in the time and place it here. So let's give both of them a black color so we can see. So the next thing we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to cut out this, delete this one. All right, so I'm going to do this, and what we're going to do now is come over to this part and draw a cycle this way. All right, so remove the color, now give it a white stroke. All right, so we're going to increase this to, let's say, 3.0. now let's bring this in here and give it a 10% gray, and come over to this and remove the outline. All right, so what we're going to do is reduce or fade it out to 55%. All right, so I'm going to basically come over to this and reduce this one. All right, so this is what you're going to have. So this line is kind of too much, so what we're going to do is reduce it to, let's say, something 2.0. and the next thing I'm going to do is come over to this, bring in our time. So let's delete this time, we'll replace it with an icon. So let's do this. All right, bring this one and give it font Benjamine. All right, so I'm going to leave this one here and change this to Benjamine. Give this uppercase, shift F3 on your keyboard, reduce this one, bring it over here, and I'm going to bring in this ellipse tool and draw this way. All right, so let's give it this color. All right, so I'm going to select this and select this, trim, select this and trim, then reduce this one. So you can see we have kind of a space here. So what we're going to do now is bring in the time icon, convert to bitmap mode, black and white. Okay, trace bitmap, because we want to extract this just as the way, same process we did on the logo. So click OK, bring this out, delete this one, reduce this. All right, once you reduce this, place this one here, shift page up to bring it forward, give it a white color. All right, so what you're going to do is basically place this one, and what we're going to do now is drag this one here, copy this to this part, and basically we're going to flip this one this way and delete this. All right, so we're going to bring in our date. All right, I'm going to bring in our date. So what I'm going to do is copy this, bring this one here and put 26. Use your shape tool and drag this to reduce the spacing, and place this one here. You can basically reduce this way. All right, so I'm going to copy this, or let's use this one, 26th, reduce and place this here. So we can reduce it again, place it here. So we're going to cut this one out and bring this way. All right, so we're going to give it Benjamine as a font. All right, so we're going to reduce this and place it here, and guys, we're good with that. So the next thing we're going to do is bring in the venue, but we're not good yet. Let's put the date icon, replacing it with the other one. All right, So I'm going to go to bitmap mode, black and white, okay, and trace bitmap, align trace, and line art. So leave that to load and go to your specify. Check on this specify color. All right, so what you're going to do is click delete this one, ungroup it, and delete the unwanted objects you don't want. So select this one and reduce, place it here, then delete this one, place it over here, and give it a white color. Make sure it's fitted to the center. All right, now this is what you're going to have for now, guys. So bring in your venue. All right, this is your venue. All right, so I'm going to give it a black color. All right, so select all and give it initial capital using shift F3. All right, title case, reduce, and let's leave that to that. All right, are we leaving anything behind? No. So what we're going to do is extract this one so we can change the color also. All right, trace bitmap, outline trace, line art, and let's leave that to this. Click on OK, and you can basically delete this one and delete this one. All right, so reduce by scaling it down and place this here. All right, so I think there are informations we are forgetting. I'm going to just type it out my own self. All right, so what we're going to do is put the vision. I think we have the vision. Yeah, the vision is there. So what we're going to do is put this here and write vision. All right, so put your hyphen or your semicolon. All right, so it's taking the female gender on a journey of self-discovery, self-worth, and fulfillment. All right, so I'm going to give this a red color, bold it, or sorry, give it italics, then reduce this, place it here, and bold it. All right, so we are maintaining the area font we have there, and basically, guys, this is what we're going to have. So let me scale this one down a bit, and I guess the last thing we'll have here is we're going to bring in this light flare we have here and place it over here. All right, we're going to place it on top of this, and guys, we're good. So if you have any question, guys, don't forget. I believe someone will be confused on the drawing, the sketch you have there, but guys, it won't be that easy. But I believe you can make it happen. All right, so this is what you're going to have, guys. So guys, basically this is how I designed this flyer in CorelDRAW. If you have any question, guys, don't forget to drop me a comment in the comment section below and give this video a thumbs up. All right, guys, so guys, see you in my next video.